Hello drama lovers, welcome back to Mao Chanel. Have a good time watching. Breaking news. Nobody saw this coming. Fans were convinced it would be Joseph Zeng, yet the one who stepped into the spotlight was Dylan Wang. On Bai Lu's birthday, Dylan didn't just send a casual greeting, he made a statement. A gesture so simple, yet so powerful, it sent shockwaves through C-ent fandoms everywhere. Could this be the beginning of something more than friendship? Birthdays in the entertainment world are often predictable. A flood of hashtags, endless fan projects, carefully crafted posts from co-stars or agencies. But when it comes to Bai Lu, every detail feels amplified because she isn't just an actress. She is one of the most beloved stars in China, with a fandom that clings to every heartbeat of her career, and yes, every whisper of her personal life. For weeks leading up to her birthday, fans speculated endlessly. Will Joseph Zeng post something? Will there be a public interaction? After all, Bai Lu and Joseph's on-screen chemistry has fueled endless shipping theories. Their names often appear side by side on trending charts, and fans have long painted them as a potential real-life couple. It felt like destiny that Joseph would be the one to make headlines on this special day. But fate had other plans. When Dylan Wang, yes, the Dylan Wang of Meteor Garden fame, the charismatic actor whose every move commands attention, chose to publicly wish Bai Lu a happy birthday, it was like a lightning bolt struck the fandom universe. It wasn't just a happy birthday. It was a gesture dripping with warmth, familiarity, and perhaps something more. The kind of message that feels personal, intimate, even when shared with the entire world. Immediately, fans swarmed social media. Theories ignited. Was this a clue? Was Dylan subtly revealing a closeness that had been hidden until now? Why him, and not Joseph? The answers weren't clear, but the emotions were overwhelming. Some fans cheered, calling it the crossover we never knew we needed. Others were shocked, clinging to their Joseph and Bai Lu ship, unwilling to accept a new narrative. And yet, beneath the debates, one truth stood out: Dylan Wang had shifted the conversation. And the timing was no coincidence. Just when Bai Lu's career is soaring higher than ever, Dylan's appearance in her story adds another layer of intrigue. Was this friendship, was this admiration, or was this the start of something that neither of them could keep behind closed doors anymore? But here's the thing. In C-ent, nothing is ever just a coincidence. And this brings us to the question fans can't stop asking. Why Dylan? Why now, this moment? You need to look at Dylan Wang's own journey. From his breakout role as Dao Ming's in Meteor Garden, Dylan has carried the image of the prince of modern dramas. With his sharp looks and magnetic presence, he is the type of actor who doesn't just perform, he captivates. Every role he takes, every interaction he shares, becomes a headline. And yet, when it comes to personal connections, Dylan has remained largely private. Unlike some stars who openly post with friends or co-stars, Dylan has carefully drawn the line between what's public and what's personal. That's why his birthday wish to Bai Lu didn't feel ordinary. It felt deliberate. Fans began dissecting every detail: the wording of his post, the timing, even the emojis. Was he hinting at something? Does this mean they've been close for a long time? Theories exploded across Weibo, TikTok, and fan forums, painting countless versions of their story. Meanwhile, Bai Lu's fans felt torn. For months, her name has been tied to Joseph Zeng. Their collaborations, their rumored closeness, the way fans screamed every time they looked at each other on stage, it all felt like the perfect K-drama plot playing out in real life. Joseph was supposed to be the one. But Dylan changed that. His single gesture flipped the script. And in doing so, he might have revealed what's really happening behind the scenes. Some argue it's nothing more than friendship. That Dylan and Bai Lu simply respect each other as colleagues in the industry. That a birthday wish is just that, a birthday wish. But others see something deeper. Because sometimes, the smallest actions speak the loudest. Remember when Hyunbin and Son Yejing kept their relationship a secret for years, only to reveal later that subtle clues were there all along? Could Dylan's public move be one of those subtle clues, the start of a love story that's waiting to unfold? The more you think about it, the harder it is to dismiss. And as the fandom debates rage on, one thing is certain: Dylan Wang has forever changed the way fans see Bai Lu's story. But this is only half of the puzzle. Because the question isn't just about Dylan, it's about what Bai Lu herself will do next. If Dylan Wang's move was unexpected, then Bai Lu's silence was deafening. As fans flooded her social media with comments, some screaming for clarification, others celebrating the interaction, Bai Lu chose not to respond directly. And that silence only deepened the mystery. In the world of celebrities, silence is never neutral. It's a choice. And every choice carries meaning. Was she avoiding adding fuel to the fire, or was she letting the gesture speak for itself, knowing that sometimes unanswered questions hold more power than clear answers? Her fans watched closely. Every new post, every word, every image she shared afterward was dissected for hidden meaning. Did she post a photo that matched Dylan's vibe? Did she avoid certain hashtags to keep the spotlight away? The analysis became endless. Because when it comes to beloved stars like Bai Lu, fans crave not just performances, but pieces of her heart. And maybe, just maybe, Dylan Wang had already touched a piece of it. Here's where things get even more emotional. Both Dylan and Bai Lu are stars who represent more than just talent. They symbolize dreams. For fans, they're the embodiment of romance, resilience, and destiny. When you see their names linked together, it's not just gossip, it feels like fate itself is teasing a storyline too good to ignore. So the silence, the ambiguity, the unspoken words, they keep us hooked. Because in every cliffhanger, there's hope. And fans know this. Whether it's friendship or something more, whether it's fleeting or forever, Dylan Wang and Bai Lu have already given us something to believe in. At the heart of this story is not just a birthday wish. It's the magic of possibility. Dylan Wang's unexpected gesture reminded fans why they love this world of stars and screens so deeply, because it blurs the line between reality and fantasy.